That intro, that was such a cute card that came from my friend Anita from Chit Chat Paddiwhack. You should go check her out. If you don't already know Anita, you're missing out. She's a lot of fun, and she is just a super sweetie too, and I love her to death. Anyway, just wanted to share that. Let's go on with the rest of this video. Okay, I'll show you a real quick side I make when I need to just fill up, you know, and I don't want any points. I use 2 tablespoons of this, 1 can of drained green beans, and 1/4 cup of the cheddar for 0 points, and it's such a nice side, really fills me up. This is what I had for lunch with it. I only used 1 teaspoon of the mayo, and it was either 1 point or 0 points for 1 teaspoon. Then I used the mustard, I had a turkey burger, Joseph's lavash bread with 1 point of mozzarella on top, and that was just a really wonderful lunch. All right, everybody, I'm just checking in. I am trying to get my 2 miles in today, right now, before before tonight. Hubby and I are going to go out to eat with some friends tonight, so I got pretty full at lunch with that turkey burger, and I think it's going to keep me for a while. And the green beans, I basically ate like a whole can of green beans at lunch, and so it's just kind of setting with me, which is great because I think it'll allow me to make better decisions for dinner tonight. Good morning. This is what I'm having for breakfast this morning. I'm having a Thomas's Light English muffin, a multigrain for 3 points. 1 slice of the bacon, and that is a thick slice of the Great Value bacon, so it's 2 points, not 1. I have 2 eggs. I've got just about 1/8 of an avocado for my butter, and then I've got, so I'm taking 1 point for the avocado. And then I have my little parfait mix here with strawberries this morning, 1/4 cup of non-fat yogurt. I have 1/8 of a cup instead of 1/4 of the low-fat, and 1/2 of a container of the cheesecake yogurt. And this is, let's see, that was 1, and this actually ended up being 0 instead of 2, so this is 1 point here. There we go. All right, leftovers from last night. I got some beef tips with some noodles, so I've got under 5 points here. I'm also having a Diet Dr. Pepper. This is my lunch. I thought I would do a really quick grocery haul here before I put all this stuff away. I've got some turkey breast because I'm going to be making an enchilada hash brown morning casserole, and I'll show you. I'll do a cook with me on that. That's what that is for. I also picked up some of this sauce here, which isn't super low in points. It's like 1/2 cup for 3 points, but it's always good to have a nice sauce that you really like so that you can play with that and make other things with it. I've got, of course, the fat-free cheeses. This one I've really come to like, this light cheese head here. It's 1 point for 1 stick, and it actually is pretty good. Now for the enchilada casserole, I'm going to be using this sauce here, which is 1/4 cup for 0 points. So that is what that's for. I picked up some more of this Ready Whip. Now this I really prefer to the one I was watching Amanda's channel, and she was talking about the coconut one, which does taste good, but I found it very hard to get out of the can, and it didn't have as much of it in it as this seems to, and that one just didn't seem to work out. It did have a good flavor, but it just felt like I got gypped on the amount of coming out of the can. So I went back to that. I have a lot of beans. I really got a lot of green beans because that's like a 0 food for me. I usually have that. A quick side is salsa, green beans, and a little fat-free cheese heated up on the stove, and it's really wonderful, and it's all 0 points. I got, this is really great to have just a bunch of different types of beans if you can do it. I usually take a Beano, and then I don't have any problems. Now I had to get more of the non-fat yogurt, a low-fat yogurt, which this one has a probiotic in it. I thought I would try that, and then I always mix them to make my parfait with this Light and Fit. Now I got a really good deal on the almonds here. This is a really good tip. I thought I would pass it on because I don't usually talk about this, but nuts are a lot on points. But these were actually on sale for like 25 cents a pound, which was like 3 3/4 off. And so $3, 3.75 off. So I'm like, oh, this whole bag costs like 49 cents. And so what I do is if I can just buy the plain almond like this and then sit there and shell these, I can keep it down to like 10. And I don't want more because it's not flavored and salty and all that stuff. But, you know, and then it makes a big mess. So by the time I'm done making and cleaning the mess, I actually don't want to make a bigger mess. So I cut it off at about 10. I did get more of the Joseph's pita bread. These are awesome. They're only 1 point for an entire pita. And I wanted to show you this because the Bubba's English muffins, the light ones, one of these is 3 points, which is the exact same as the Thomas's English muffins that are multigrain, which are also 3 points. But these ones, I think, just looking at them, I think that they're going to probably taste better. They feel a little different. They don't feel all gummy, where the Thomas's ones, you have to toast them or they're just too gummy to eat. These actually feel like real bread. And I compared the ingredients on the back. They're probably almost identical, except that Thomas's says that it's, you know, it's enriched wheat flour. Well, this is enriched wheat flour as well. I think that they probably dye the other ones, but all of the ingredients really came out to the same. I mean, except for the Thomas's had two more carbs than these ones. But it's the same sugar, same protein, same fiber, everything. So I went ahead and chose these. I also got bananas and these little loaves because I'm going to be making the banana bread as well that you make out of a unflavored oatmeal packet. And it will be 3 points for a whole loaf. I did get some more. They have the large avocados on sale there, so I did get more of those. More berries. Oh, these are for my family. I don't eat those. And so on the enchilada casserole, you're going to be using the hash browns. So I got a bag of this, and just incidentally, it's 1 1/4 cup for 2 points. So I'm going to be using that in there. Oh, I did get more eggs. I'm going to be making more hard-boiled eggs. Always, I just can never have enough of this unsweetened applesauce. I make the pancakes out of it. It's a good 0-point snack. Very versatile. These were $1 a piece, so I got enough of them. I usually put blueberries in my parfaits, but since these were so cheap, I got these this week instead. And then, of course, grapefruit is always a good idea. Lots of fiber and kind of cures your sweet tooth. All right, that's my haul for now. Okay. We are taking a bike ride today. The whole kit and caboodle. Even Honey. Very good. Thought I would check in with you a little bit. I'm trying to get this day going. Excuse a mess, if there's a mess in here. Anyway, so I am making this morning for myself Bubba's Light English Muffin for 3 points. And then I'm gonna have 1 breakfast sausage and probably an egg and probably a little yogurt parfait. Lots and lots of protein, but it'll keep me. And it's already like 11 o'clock, 11:15, so this is gonna be more like a brunch anyway. And then I'll probably have like 1 more meal later. Maybe 2, we'll see. Anyway, I'm making the breakfast for the kids. So a couple of things I wanted to talk to you about. Number 1 was, I think I had a pretty good week last week, but I did not get a blue dot twice, and last night is one of them. I had chips last night. I was visiting with my friend, my beautiful friend, and she had the most wonderful chips. And it was, they were from Trader Joe's, and it was, they were like Brussels sprouts, parsley, and some other herbs in it. And oh my goodness, they were so good. And so we were just chatting, and I was having some, but I was mindful about what I was having and how much, so I inputted it in the, in my tracker, and I ended up getting like 41 points or something like that. So I didn't get a blue dot, but sometimes that happens, right, when you're enjoying life. Sometimes you don't get a blue dot. Other days you're enjoying life and you do get a blue dot. So I think our goal is to make as many of those days as possible where we're enjoying life and we still get a blue dot. So speaking of which, my husband has been talking about taking off a few pounds, and I think he's perfect. I don't think he has to do that, but he wants to, so I want to support him in his goals. So I think I'm just going to use this as an opportunity to go, you know what, we can both benefit from this. I think I will just make it my challenge. I love a good challenge. To see to it that I make as many. I want him to love Weight Watchers. So I want him to appreciate Weight Watcher food. So that's going to be my challenge, is to make sure that I can make things that I know he's going to respond well to, and he's not going to, he hates quote unquote healthy food or diet food or anything like that, and he loves junk food, and who doesn't, right? But he's very fond of stuff that I can't have a lot of, right? And that I can't handle as well as he does. And it's very pointy. So I am going to, yeah, really make it my challenge to make sure that he can, you know, that he likes stuff. And I think that's just going to benefit me too. So anyway, I just wanted to check on that. I wanted to talk to you about some other things, but this video is getting a little lengthy, so I'm going to let you go for now. I was going to weigh in this morning, but because of the chips last night, I'm trying to flush out my system with lots and lots of water, and I might do that either later tonight or tomorrow. So if I do, I will let you know what happens when I do it and what that results in. Okay, guys, I love you a lot. I will see you later. Bye.